Hello, everyone. We are so excited that we get to be a part of this virtual conference with you. So this will be for what would have been the workshop line dancing brought to you by the Ohio 4-H Teen Leadership Council. My name is Sarah Longo. I work and serve as one of 4 advisors to the council, and we also have Cecilia here with us, and I'll let her introduce herself and tell a little about herself.
Yeah, hello, I'm Cecilia Mainzer. I'm currently the Vice President of Outreach for the Ohio 4-H Teen Leadership Council. I've been involved in my county stuff, but really enjoy what TLC does and really excited to show you what our workshop is all about. So our first slide here, with this workshop, we wanted to kind of teach different techniques for teaching line dancing. So it's sometimes when you're at camp or at different meetings, it's not always just about, oh, let's do a line dance, because sometimes not everybody knows how to do this line dance or what goes along with it. So some techniques to teach some line dances is you're going to want to play the music before you're teaching it, so they kind of know what it's about, what it sounds like, what the beat is to it. And then you're going to start off wanting to set some guidelines. So commonly on Ohio 4-H Teen Leadership Council, we have members from all different counties across the state of Ohio, which makes it for a difficult time when you say, oh, let's do this dance. And people are like, oh, I know that one. Yeah. And it's all different little versions of, oh, we do it this way or we do it that way. So what we'd like to say in state 4-H is whoever's teaching that line dance, that's how you're going to dance it. So that's the right way to do the line dance. So even if it's a different version, just say, hey, this is how we're going to do it today. So then you're going to want to start out with a demonstration, kind of give them, okay, this is what it looks like. So do a full rotation, little demonstration. And then line dances, you usually turn 4 times to do the full 360. So point people are a good idea. So picking 4 leaders that know your version of the dance to stand at each square point. Then you're going to want to break it down step by step, run through the step by steps, and before you hit it with the home run and put it all together with the music, you're going to want to practice it, do 4 full rotations, and then do the full shabam with the whole group. And then choosing dances for different ages. So in 4-H, we know we have our little clover buds, and then we have our younger youth, and then kind of an advanced age group with 4-Hers who probably really know a lot of line dances after their experiences. So gauge your group. Is this a clover bud group? Do you have a mixture from all of ages? Do they have any prior experiences? Maybe do the question, hey, has anybody ever danced this dance? Do you know how to do this one? And if you see hands raised, then you can kind of gauge it a little bit more if they have any prior experiences. When you go through your dance, think about the different steps. When you first learned it, were they easy for you? Did you trip up during a certain part of the dance? Do you really need to slow it down? How could you modify them to be easier? So one tip I love to do, I used to do this when I was teaching all different line dances, I would start it in a slow-mo. So I was like, okay, so we just learned this step. This is what we're doing. Let's slow it down. Let's do some slow motion and kind of modify it to be a little easier so they can first learn it. And then what is the pace of the song? So you're going to count it out like a real dancer, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's go. So when you're practicing the song, you can, again, do that slow motion, slow it down a little bit at first. And then sometimes what I also like to do before we hit it and do the full song rotation is to kind of do it double speed and faster than what the song is. So it's like, oh, double time, triple time. Let's go faster than the song. So when we're practicing, I know the group can do it before we set it to the music.
Perfect. And then we have here, whether you want to take a screenshot, take a picture, however you want to go about that, write some of these down. These are just a set of line dances to help get you started. In our workshop, we're hoping to go over several of these ranging from easier to more advanced. And while we can't do that here and are unable to share them with you in the way we hoped, we definitely wanted to provide you with some of the more common songs that we see across the state. In different county camps, state camps, different events. And like we said, there's this entire list, but there's so many more too. There are some that are really specialized depending on the area of the state you're in, specialized even by county. And so be sure to look these up, share them with your community, with your, if you're a counselor, with your co-counselors, your campers, anything, and be sure to let us know if you have any ideas for us to learn some new line dances, because we're always looking for those. And some ways you can take advantage of looking these line dances up is we have 2 different YouTube channels that contain some tutorials. So first, the Ohio 4-H Teen Leadership Council has a YouTube channel with an assortment of things on there, but some of those are certainly some line dance tutorials that they like to record each year. So check that out for a few of those. And then additionally, this 4-H Fairfield channel, it's a little bit older in quality, but not in video quality, not in dance quality. And there's tons of dances on there. It'll get you started from the most basic level to some really advanced dances. So we hope you check those out, and certainly let us know if you have any questions. And if you're interested more in what the Teen Leadership Council does or what we're about, you can go to this link right here, which is go.osu.edu/TLC, and you'll find more information about the council as a whole, the different members, what they do, and if you're interested, there'll be contact information on there for myself as well as some of the other advisors. And so we hope that you keep dancing, that you learn some new dances, and are staying healthy and staying well in the midst of all of this.